Dallas and Fort Worth. How's everybody doing today? Well, I am proud to be the first to welcome you to the 2011 Miss Teen, Junior Teen, Preteen, and Junior Preteen Dallas Fort Worth Pageant. Now, we have a very special afternoon and evening planned for you. You are about to see over 90 young ladies competing for thousands of dollars of prizes. But more importantly, they will be competing for their opportunity to represent your cities of Dallas and Fort Worth at the Cities of America competition in Orlando, Florida this December. Now, at the Cities of America competition, they will be competing for over $60,000 in prizes, including over $40,000 in cash scholarships. We give away cars, we give away cruises, and it's just a fantastic fun week. Now, my name is McKoon, and I'm going to be your Master of Ceremonies, or your host for this evening. And I can't think of any better way to begin the show than to fill you in a little bit on what brought each one of the young ladies to us here today. Everything started about 4 weeks ago when each contestant attended their information session. At that information session, they obtained everything that they needed to know to be able to compete in this year's pageant. But more importantly, they completed their preliminary interviews, which determined their eligibility to be able to compete this year. Then about 2 weeks ago, each of the contestants attended their training session. In the training session, they learned how to do their modeling routine, which you'll see later on here this evening. But they also learned how to sit down and interview with their judges, which helped them out yesterday for their personal interviews. Each of the contestants got to sit down with their panel of judges and kind of tell them a little bit about themselves. Now, personal interviews are what we consider to be the most important part of the pageant. The reason being is because we tell the judges to consider personality, that aspect that makes a young lady beautiful on the inside. She's only complemented by her appearance on the outside. And from what I hear from the contestants and the judges, they think all the contestants did pretty well. So I think we're going to have a really good show here today. Today we're going to start things off with the casual wear competition. We'll go through casual wear with the junior preteens, the preteens, the junior teens, and then the teens. Once we complete casual wear for the teens, we'll move on to formal wear. Same order. When we finish up with the formal wear, we'll take a little break, usually between 5 and 15 minutes, so we can get all the scores from the judges together. And when we come back from that break, we will then introduce to you the special awards winners and your top 10 finalists for each of the age divisions. Once we've announced the top 10 finalists, we will then recompete with questions that they have never seen before. Once all of the top 10 finalists have recompeted, we'll take another break, again, 5 to 15 minutes. When we come back from that one, I'll introduce to you your 4 runners-up and 1 newly crowned winner for each of the age divisions. Now, when you speak of results, you can't help but want to thank a very special group of people. People who I believe definitely have the hardest job of all, that being our fine panel of judges. Now, what I'll do at this point is I'm going to results in my hand. Do you want to know what these are? First, I want you to show all the support you can for all the contestants you saw here tonight. Okay. Alright, I like the enthusiasm. That was alright. But you know what? I think there's some contestants on stage that can do it a little bit better. Let's take a listen. Start things off with the special awards winners. The first special award that I'm going to be presenting is the Miss Photogenic Award. Now, Miss Photogenic was an optional portion of the competition. It has no bearing whatsoever on the pageant itself. What we did was we took photos, or the contestants that wanted to be in it submitted photos to us, and we sent those to our photogenic judges, not the judges you see down here in front of us tonight. They are actually judges from the modeling, the photography, and the acting industry. People that are used to looking at headshots. They know what a good headshot looks like. All we asked them to do was to judge those photos on facial characteristics and qualities alone. Basically, how photogenic are they? Now, they selected a runner-up and a winner from each of the age divisions. which I will start reading off to you now. So starting with the junior preteen, Miss Photogenic first runner-up. She is Celeste Dominguez, contestant number 4. And your 2011 Miss Junior Preteen Photogenic winner for Dallas and Fort Worth is Vidiana Alvarez, contestant number 7. On to the preteen division. Your first runner-up for the Miss Photogenic Preteen is Savannah DeLeo, contestant number 19. And your 2011 Miss Preteen Photogenic winner for Dallas and Fort Worth is Michaela Adams, number 33. Next, we have the junior teen division. Your junior teen first runner-up for Photogenic is Ashley Hall, number 39. And your 2010 Miss Junior Teen Photogenic for Fort Worth and Dallas is Brittany Neville, number 43. Now on to the teen division. Your first runner-up for teen Photogenic, she is Naples, Spain, number 79. And your 2011 Miss Teen Photogenic Fort Worth, Dallas is Ebony Spells, number 68. It's like parting the sea of multicolored dresses. And from those 4 divisional winners for the Photogenic Award, our Photogenic judges selected an overall Photogenic winner. So one of those 4 winners from the divisions will be receiving that overall Photogenic Award. That will include that expense-paid trip to Orlando, Florida this December for the Cities of America competition, where she'll be competing for that $60,000 in prizes. She also will be receiving a full modeling package from John Casablancas, which is a great way to get your foot in the door and see what this industry is like. So your 2011 Miss Overall Photogenic winner for right here in Fort Worth and Dallas, she is Ebony Spells, number 68. Ebony's going to be heading over to Orlando, Florida, competing for over $60,000 in prizes. One more time for your 2011 overall Photogenic winner. Now the next award is probably my favorite award. Back in 2000, there was a little Sandra Bullock movie. That's right, it was The Blind Side. I heard you. You stole my thunder somewhere out there. No, it was actually Miss Congeniality. Now, Miss Congeniality is my favorite award because these ladies standing right here behind me were the judges for this competition, for this portion of the show. They selected from within their own age division another contestant that they felt was a genuinely good person. Somebody that maybe helped them out in their training session, or they got to know them through their information session and formed a pretty good friendship. Whatever their reasoning for voting for that person, it's up to them. So we're going to start off with your 2011 Miss Junior Preteen Congeniality for Dallas and Fort Worth. She is Austin Crawford, number 12. Your 2011 Miss Preteen Congeniality for Fort Worth and Dallas is Kayla Reed, number 14. Your 2011 Miss Junior Teen Congeniality winner for Dallas and Fort Worth is Chidera Okonkwo, number 49. And last but not least, your 2011 Miss Teen Congeniality for right here in Dallas and Fort Worth. She is Naples, Spain, number 79. Let's put our hands together one more time for our special awards winners. Now I'm going to be announcing the top 10 finalists from each of the age divisions. But before I do that, I want to hear something one more time. Do you think all of these lovely ladies standing right here behind me are all winners? Absolutely. There is no reason any one of them, no matter what happens, should be hanging their head tonight, because they should all be very proud of themselves. So I'm going to be calling off, starting with the teen top 10 finalists. Once we've called off all the top 10 finalists from each division, we're going to take them to a special room backstage that's private. That means all those mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, you're not allowed. All you can do is sit in your seat and sweat. And for that fun-sized contestant who is going to be making their way with an expense-paid trip to Orlando, Florida. She's going to be competing for over $60,000 in prizes. She's also going to be getting that modeling package from John Casablancas. You know, at this time, I think all of our fine judges deserve one more great big round of applause for all the great work they did here this weekend. Sometimes I just can't help myself. And now, for your 2011 Miss Junior Preteen Dallas-Fort Worth, she is Kaylee Austin!